Coach, I wonder, first of all, just looking at you, maybe you hadn't thought about it, but this is your first home win here as a coach. Does that mean anything to you?
Winning's good. And more so, Kevin coming out and throwing really well, and Molly getting a save on his birthday, and Meckler stinging baseballs all night and driving in the winning run. Those are big moments. I'm happy for the guys, but I'm eager to go practice tomorrow.
How would you describe Kevin's outing tonight, Coach?
Especially early on, very efficient. It seemed like literally as soon as we all get on the top step to watch him pitch, we're getting ready and putting our helmets on. So I don't know if I saw him throw too many pitches, especially the first 5 innings, just because, you're gathering your stuff and you go up there and they were swinging early and he was filling it up. And as you saw, when crunch time came, I'm not going to say he doesn't make me too happy when he loads up the bags, but he bows his neck and he gets competitive as all can be, and really starts to dominate the zone and mix pitches. So he's obviously fun to watch, and always difficult pulling him out of the game because he wants to keep pitching every inning of every game. But excited to watch him go out and compete.
Was it 80 about where you wanted him pitch wise?
Sorry?
Was 80 pitches about where you wanted him?
Well, yeah, obviously he built up, he can go farther than that, but throwing a little under 30 that last inning, just kind of is where you pull back from your original number. If you continue to be efficient, and really at that point we have a fresh bullpen too, so no need to push it, but it could have gone either way, send him back out for another inning, but really he doesn't have enough pitches to go a CG right there or anything, so no need to get out of control. Pass the rock to the next guy, and just as you saw, they go out there and get the job done.
So it was Molly's birthday. 3 saves in pretty impressive fashion this year. What's it like having a guy like that at the end of the pen?
For Molly and a lot of those guys, I think you look at the bullpen as a whole, and when you got a lot of guys down there that are confident and believe in the guy next to them and have worked their tails off, I think that you'd be excited to watch any of those guys come out and finish out a game. But for Molly, who's done it year after year and made the choice to come back and be a part of this family as an athlete one more year, no doubt it's exciting. He's got a strong beard going out there, and his confidence is high. And I think that changeup he's showing right now is something Beaver fans have seen, his freshman, sophomore, and junior year, and got a ton of saves. I believe he's knocking on the door for all-time saves, right? It's quite an accomplishment.
For Wade to get the go-ahead knock after a good night at the plate, it was good to see him just get rewarded for that.
No doubt about it. He's ornery, man. That guy shows up, and you don't meet too many guys that practice with that kind of intensity. And I love watching it because, you want to make practice game-like, and he shows up to the yard every day, and he's going to try to make left turns every pitch. He's going to find a way to get on base, and I'd be shocked if every arm that we have that's had to face him in the fall didn't rank him right up there at the top, saying I don't enjoy facing him, just because he's a tough out and he wants it real bad.
All right, next up we're gonna go with Wade Meckler. Wade, just step one step forward. There we go. All right, when you guys are ready, please go right ahead.
Hey Wade, congrats. I guess what's going through your head on that eighth inning at bat?
Troy talked to me after his at bat about what he had, and he said it was really across his body, not a lot of sink, pretty straight fastball. So, Sky Report said a lot of heaters coming, so I sat dead right on the heater and got it.
How hard did it seem like he was throwing? It looked like a couple guys were back in the box on him at first.
Probably low nines, but he's a quick delivery guy, so tough to get your timing off.
What's your mindset like, or what's your mindset when you step into the box in that situation late in the game?
Just try to get the job done any way you can, especially the bases loaded. Walk does the job. So I really wasn't thinking about the situation a whole lot. I was just trying to get on base any way I could, and I knew that would score a run.
You guys had a couple of hard hit balls kind of throughout the night, hadn't gotten rewarded for it. Did you know that big hit was coming at some point?
I definitely felt it. I felt real good in the box all night, especially after that first at bat. I felt really locked in. I mean, obviously you can't predict hits, but I knew I was going to hit a ball hard that at bat.
I think this is the third time in the last 4 games you guys have won and hit a game winner in the 8th or 9th inning. What changes with this team, or how would you describe the team's mindset late in games?
There's just no panic. We'll be down, we'll be tied late in the game. There's no panic. It's we just know we're going to win. There's no what ifs or anything like that. We just know late in the game, like someone's going to get the job done.
Does it almost surprise you guys with the way Kevin works out some of the jams that he does?
No, not at all. You face him in the fall and you see the off speed and he locates the heater, and you just you face him a lot and you know his stuff better than any other team in the country, and you still can't hit it. So for a team that hasn't faced him before, you just know they have no shot.
When you're out there with him on a night like tonight, when he's in that bases loaded jam with no outs, do you notice something different in him? Like, does it look like he's like physically or mentally buckling down more?
Not really. I mean, it's just, he's done this twice now with bases loaded, and it's just, I don't really think anything changes. I think he's just confident that he's going to get 3 outs, and there's no doubt that he's not going to get an out. I don't really think he's a very competitive person, so I don't think anything changes mentally.
What was the moment like in the dugout after he struck out that third guy to get off the field?
It was wild. The dugout went crazy. But it was almost like, oh, man, he did it. Like we expected it to happen, But yeah, dugout definitely went crazy. It was momentum changing for sure.
Wade, this is your first time playing at home in almost a year against someone who wasn't your own teammates. What was it like to go out there, play the game, and get the win?
It felt really, really good. I came off an injury late last year after the season, and all year, all fall, it was just working towards moments like this and being able to play at Goss, fans or not. So it was a dream come true.
Is it weird playing in this stadium without fans?
It is a little bit, because you're so used to Goss being rowdy and getting under the other team's skin. And for that not to be there, it is a little bit different, but it's still our home field. We still practice there all the time. So it just feels like and we play inter squads there all the time. So it just feels like that.
Does it mean anything to you to be a part of Coach Canham's first home win as coach?
Yeah, Coach Canham's done a really good job with us all fall, and he's got your back at all times. So to be a part of that, his first win at a place that means so much to him, it's awesome.
Okay, we'll end it tonight with Kevin Abel. When you guys are ready, please go right ahead.
So what's your deal, man? You just like getting in bases loaded, no outs, jams, so you can strike out the side? Like, what's up with that?
No, I don't actually, but I'll take it any way I can. Right now, it's kind of putting me there mentally to really focus up and make some pitches, and hopefully from here on out, I don't have to do that to get to that place.
And the same thing I asked Wade. What goes through your head when you got that third out and made it back to the dugout?
It's just a lot of excitement. That's a big spot for them to score in. Usually you're lucky to get out of there giving up 2 runs, so not giving up any is a great feeling, and knowing that the lineup is excited, and they're waiting for that one little edge to break through, and so it's just good to put up another 0.
Like you got the third guy with a changeup. What about the second guy? Was that a curve or a changeup?
That was a changeup as well.
It seemed like you were pretty well cruising there until that 6th inning. What changed after that double?
Just kind of fell out of rhythm. Starting to get a little either a little late with my arm or just a little early with the front side, and just lost a little alignment there. Was able to find it again, find the groove, and just make pitches and get out of it.
Is that the same thing that happened at Grand Canyon? Is it the same mechanic wise?
Yeah, it's still trying to find that consistency and that ability to do it for 7, 8, 9 innings. That was my goal going into today with Dor, was to actually put together a quality start and go deep into a game. And although it is nice to have the best bullpen in the country, it's you want to put together a quality start as a Friday night guy and go 6 or not 6, 7, 8, 9, something like that. So.
Did it occur to you, maybe heading into the game or tonight at all, that this was your first home start since March 1st of a couple of years ago, or are we kind of beyond that just because you've already started a couple?
I mean, of course, it's kind of it's the it is the first start at home, but you reflect on it for a couple seconds, and then it's moving on to getting the job done.
How would you describe how you feel and where you're at after 3 starts?
Feeling good. Obviously not throwing the ball exactly how I want to. Still a lot of room for improvement, but my body's taking it really well. Each week I'm feeling better and better going into the next day, and it's recovering a lot, just better each time. So hopefully this means we can go real strong there in May and June.
Is there 1 or 2 things specifically that you're kind of hoping to clean up or improve on the next few starts?
Efficiency. I mean, it was good the first few innings. I'm working on that fastball command. When I have that going, it's tough to hit. Unfortunately, today I didn't have great control of my off-speed pitches. I didn't throw a whole lot of them for strikes early on. So just making minor improvements here and there, figuring out what's going to work to be more consistent, and just keep working ahead of guys. Let them put it in play. If I get to 0-2 or 1-2, using my stuff to just punch them out and move on to the next guy.
Are you right around 90 pitch count right now?
There is no pitch count for me.
Kevin, as you go back to the dugout, your teammates, I'm sure, are motivating you. How is that impacting your mental game when you're in those jams, or you might have not thrown as well as you wanted to?
Troy came out and said, "Hey, I'm real excited for you to get the next 3 guys out." And everyone behind me said, "Yeah, me too." Just whatever. Just they have all the confidence in me, and I have all the confidence in them. I have, we're putting up zeros for 8 innings as an offense. I'm not worried that we're not going to score because, we didn't get a couple bunts down and didn't have some timely hitting when we had runners in base, and that's not going to happen all the time. So I have all the confidence that they're going to get the job done. All the confidence that the bullpen's going to get the job done. So it's just teams flowing real good right now.
And overall, just being able to play at home under the lights after a road trip, what does that mean to you all as a whole, especially getting that 8th win?
Feels good. I think it's been a while since we had won a game at home, or at least had not won very many as of late. So that was a big point to make this week, and we're starting that off right. But job's not done. We got to get the win tomorrow, and Coop's going to go out there and shove. And BYU is going to get the gauntlet for Saturday and Sunday. So feeling really good about it.